Good morning and welcome back to Cafe Diem with Tina Ann. I'm Tina Ann, your hostess. Now, if you remember yesterday, we talked about smiling. I have two observations about my day about smiling, one good and one not so good. So let's start with the not so good one. I rewatched my tape from yesterday, and what did I notice? I talked about smiling for 5 minutes and I barely smiled. So, number one is it does take a little bit of work. You have to actually work at remembering to smile. Number two was kind of a good thing. I thought about smiling all day. Every time it occurred to me, I smiled, even when I was by myself. I tried to smile at every person I saw. When I was sitting in traffic, I just smiled. If I had nothing to smile about, I made myself smile. If I had a good thought in my head, I smiled about it. And you know what? It was a fantastic day. I felt great all day long. And what occurred to me is we have a choice every day. Every single day, you have a choice to smile, not to smile. You have a choice to hold positive thoughts in your head or negative thoughts in your head. Every thought you make, every action you take is indeed a choice. And therefore that just tells me that we control our lives, we control our destiny. We always have the option to make different choices. Of course, they might be terrifying. Of course, they might be out of our comfort zone. Of course, they might not even be smart ones, but we always have the opportunity to make choices. And this is a theme we're going to be talking about a lot on this show because it is, in my opinion, the secret to your success. When you can control your thoughts, you control your life, you control your destiny. You are not powerless. You are not a victim of whatever random thoughts come into your head. You are not a victim of your choices. You are the designer of your choices. And this is a really powerful thought. You get to choose who you are, what you say, how you feel. So, years ago, I wrote a poem about this, and I'd like to share it with you. It's what I'd like to call my signature poem, my flagship poem. It's actually on the front page of my poetry website, personalverses.com. And here we go. It's called Choices. Our lives are a series of choices we make, a product of the paths we take. Every day, a fresh start from beginning to end, a chance each time to begin again. We create the person we want to be because our actions are our legacy. The manner that we choose each day defines our lives along the way. To offer a kindness unexpected, assistance though it's not requested, deciding if you'll give all you've got to give determines the life you elect to live. The days, then weeks, then months, then years grow into a lifetime, and soon it appears you've written the story that now bears your name. The sum of your days and your choices became a book wide open for the whole world to see. Make sure it's the tale that you want it to be. So, again, you have a choice. I wrote this poem and I've shared it a couple of times. I had a great experience with it. A friend of mine called me and said, "Hey, I wanted to tell you about your poem." He sent me a copy of it, and our 15-year-old daughter got into some trouble. He said, "We took the poem out, we put it on the refrigerator, we read it together, and we talked about our choices." My friends, that is everything to me. There is nothing more important to me than to be able to provide a spark of insight, a spark of inspiration, a way of looking at things, a teaching moment for yourselves and for your loved ones. And that's what we're here for today. So, choices, every day you got them. Go out and make some good choices today.